We have a call waiting.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some killer frequency. I'm actually recording this later the same day as I recorded the last part. It is like 9 at night. And normally I'd be playing a little bit of something before going to bed, but you know what? I just really
I
fucking
suppose
wanted
I
to
should
play
take this
this
call.
game, so here
Hello,
we are.
caller. You're live on the stream with me, Forrest Nash.
Well, sounds like a real one.
Hello, caller.
Who is this? I need the police.
I'm Forrest Nash. I'm standing in for 911 tonight. What's wrong?
There's a guy hunting me and my friends. I think he's killed some of them already. That's him. He's just outside. I can see him from up here.
God damn it. She's just a kid.
Where are you? Are you somewhere safe?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stay with me, kid. Focus.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Focus. Tell me, what's your name?
Sweetie, you can do it. What's your name?
Carrie.
Good. Carrie,
there was a
listen to me.
Carrie on the
We're
paper
gonna get you out of
downstairs.
there, all right? Now, where are
It's
you?
like a friendship test or something.
The old murder house.
Oh, well, that's great.
Upstairs. I'm at the end of a hall. There's a bathroom, a couple bedrooms, a closet. Oh, he's coming. Where should I go?
So, I mean, none of these sound good. Hide in the
Go
closet.
to the closet.
Okay, I'll... He's here.
There's no whistling, though.
He's here. He's gonna kill me.
Forrest, I don't think we can.
Don't move.
Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
there's still no whistling, though.
Oh no.
Forrest!
You should have seen your face.
Yeah.
What?
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 Are you kidding me?
Okay, what the hell is going on here?
Oh, who's on the phone, Carrie? The cops? It's just a joke, jeez.
Wait, isn't that.
Jimmy, that wasn't funny, you sicko. Of course I called the cops, but some guy just answered instead.
What guy?
Forrest Nash, what the hell are you all doing?
It's prank night, old man. We're just having fun.
That's the kid. The kid who called in earlier pretending to be the whistling man.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Jimmy, everyone, it's really not safe to be out. Please, go home.
And waste whistling night? No way.
That little idiot.
Whistling night?
It's a stupid tradition. Especially stupid since that one kid died back in... Would you take off that stupid mask if it's hard to breathe? Who's under there anyway? Is that you, Seth?
Idiot. Seth is right next to you. That's, wait.
Oh no.
Who are you? Oh no, man.
I mean, he still wasn't whistling,
Everyone,
but
get inside!
Everyone, run!
You two, barricade the door. Scott, Heather, you barricade the back. As long as he's out there and we're in here, we're safe, right?
You bought time, but not much.
Forrest, we have to.
Heather, I already called the cops. Forrest picked up. He's the best we're gonna get.
Who's
wow,
with
thanks,
you, Carrie?
guys. Saved
friend.
multiple people tonight,
We
but
drove
you know,
out to the
fuck
old
me.
murder house and... Of course! The van! Who's got the keys? Jimmy had them. Jimmy. Oh.
Okay. It's gonna be okay, Carrie.
Right. Right.
We'll figure something out. Between all of you, there's gotta be a way to beat this. Just sit tight, okay?
Heather, shut up. If we do that, we're gonna get killed. If only Jeannie were here.
Jeannie? Jeannie McPherson? Our intern Jeannie?
Yes. She's my best friend and the smartest one out of all of us. She stayed in tonight. Forrest, listen. We'll see what we can come up with, and, What? Scott, you're not any good at... And... No, Chad. Out of all of us, you're not the one to...
Everything okay?
No. We're figuring out a plan, but everyone's volunteering to do things they're just bad at. I think we can figure out what to do, but I don't think we can agree on who should do what. I think you'll have to be the tiebreaker.
Oh my
Or
god,
else
really?
These idiots are gonna get us killed.
But
Shut up, you... Forrest, I'll call you back.
But I don't know anything about your friends.
Ugh, these damn kids never learn.
Breathe, Peggy. It's okay.
Ugh, they do this kind of thing every year, Forrest. People get hurt.
All right, folks. We're gonna work out a way to save Carrie and her friends. This next one goes out to all the trapped kids out there.
Stab in the twilight.
Peggy, you mentioned something about their friend working here? An intern?
Yeah, Jeannie. Seems a nice enough girl, but a bit head in the clouds, you know? Not sure why we took on an intern. We really didn't have the office space for one. Poor thing got tucked away in a dark corner somewhere downstairs, I heard.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
know where it
I'll
is.
go see if I can find her desk. Hopefully she has something we can use.
I know exactly
Peggy
what we
said
can
her
use.
desk is downstairs.
Yeah, we've seen it before, buddy. I keep waiting to like come down here and like the whistling man's in the door or something.
Jeez, they really tucked Jeannie away. Friendship quiz.
There we go.
This might work.
The fuck just fell? Well, whatever. Okay, so most likely to peak Mount Everest, so that's a climber. Oh, that's too far. Okay, so Heather... Hot David... So Heather is the best, I guess? Most likely to win the award for worst poker face. Okay, so Cynthia does not have a good poker face. Most likely to end up in prison would be Seth. I don't know why he's most likely to end up in prison. Most likely to escape prison is Jennifer. Most likely to become an Olympic athlete is Hot David, Heather, Seth. Most likely to pass their driving test without any errors is Jimmy. So Jimmy's the driver. Oh, wait. That's a shame. Most likely to win an Oscar, Lisa and Tammy are the better actresses, I guess. Most likely to beat everyone at go-karting, Scott, so I guess he would be the driver. Most likely to trip while running in a horror movie, Jimmy. Well, that's a shame. Well, I guess it's not a shame. Most likely to end up in a car crash. Okay, so don't let Scott drive. Alright, let's...
Hey, you find anything that'll help us out?
Yeah, I found a friendship quiz with all these kids on it.
If you think that'll help, then good enough. Carrie's on line 1, whenever you're ready. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Right.
This is Forrest Nash back again with an unlucky caller on this unlucky night. Carrie, are you there?
Yes, we've got a plan, but we can't agree on who should do what.
You want me to be the tiebreaker?
Exactly.
I'm ready. What's the first step?
Okay, first things first, we'll need a spotter. Someone who can keep an eye on the killer. We'll need someone on the roof. It's gonna be a hard climb.
Okay,
We're
well
deciding
that's
between
Heather then.
Kyle, and Hot David.
Well, it's gotta be
Heather's
Heather.
got this.
Yes, Heather, he picked you. Now please, stop talking about all your cheerleading trophies. Part 2, the Whistling Man padlocked the gate back to the road.
Oh,
Before we
I
drive
know
out
that
of
one.
here, we need
Jennifer.
someone to pick the lock. Seth, Jennifer, and Scott all want to do it.
Jenny, she got most likely to escape prison.
Jennifer.
Jesus, Jennifer, you carry a bump key? Why didn't you say so earlier? Anyway,
I know what those
that
are.
brings us to part 3. Getting the van keys. I'll volunteer for this. I don't know Jimmy as well as you guys, so it'll probably be easier that way. Then is part 4.
This is a very detailed plan. I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's weirdly easier to think when you're about to die.
You're doing great. What's the next part?
Part 4, we need someone to lead the Whistling Man away. We need a fast runner. For this one, we're trying to decide between...
Well, we already used Heather, so it would be Hot David, I guess.
Cynthia, and Scott.
Well, between those 3, it's definitely Hot David.
Yeah, you, do spend a lot of time running shirtless. You got this, Hot David. Sweet. Okay, let's recap. We get the eyes on the roof. A runner distracts the killer while we grab the van keys and pick the lock on the gate. Now the tricky part. The getaway.
Ooh, what's the plan there?
Well, we can't all outrun the Whistling Man. But he thinks we're just a bunch of stupid teens. So, let's use that against him. Part 5. We trick the killer into a trap. Someone can pretend to be injured. Who would make the most believable bait?
Who you got?
Okay,
We got
Lisa or Tammy.
Tammy, and Cynthia.
Alright, well, it looks like Lisa or Tammy would both do it. I don't think Lisa... Okay, I'm not on a timer. Is Tammy good with anything else? Don't let her drive, apparently. Or go-kart. Okay. Lisa... is Lisa on here again? Most likely to end up in... Okay, well, I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Lisa. I don't know why. It's Tammy or Lisa. I imagine either are right, but Lisa isn't on here for anything
That
else.
should take care of the killer.
Really? So.
And then it's time to get out of here. Finally, part 6. We need someone who can drive us through the woods and back to Gallows Creek alive. Who's our getaway driver? Should it be...
Scott.
Who have we got?
No,
Chad,
maybe.
Scott, Cynthia, whatever. Forrest, you know what to do.
Okay, no, most likely end up in a car crash with Scott, so not Scott. I was gonna say Scott because of car. Scott, Cynthia, or Chad. Okay, well, Chad is not on the most likely to end up in a car crash, so.
Chad.
Oh, perfect. Your
Oh, I gotta put it
go-karting
down.
experience will be great, Chad. Thanks, Forrest. We'll just take a few seconds for us.
Man, I almost said Scott there. That probably would have been bad.
Sounds good. Talk to you in a sec.
Good luck, Carrie. That actually sounded like a pretty good plan.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, let's hope.
Hello. Okay. Are we doing anything else in the meantime?
Oh, the kids are back already. Line 1 again.
That was way too quickly.
If you're just tuning in, we're coming to you live with a bunch of teens about to flee a madman. Listener discretion is advised. Are you ready, Carrie?
We're good to go, Forrest.
Good luck, don't die. Alright, hit it. Yeah, let's...
Alrighty then. Hit it.
You got this.
Here we go, everyone. Spotter, to the roof. Go, Heather. She's off and away. All right, Brenner. Get ready. Wait for the spotter's signal. Spotter says go.
Okay. Well, she made it to the roof, so I'm assuming she didn't, like, fall off and die.
Wait. Lockpicker, go. I'll get the keys off Jimmy.
Okay.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh,
Just calm down.
his face is...
The keys. Carrie, you need to get the van keys.
His face is lying next to him,
Oh,
Forrest.
my.
It got cut. Oh, God.
Focus.
Focus. Breathe.
Right. Right. The van keys. Got him. It's... Jennifer got the gate unlocked. And Hot
Go
David
her.
should be back any second. Perfect. It's working. I can't believe it's actually working.
You're
Yeah, go,
doing
guys.
great.
Focus. You got this.
We got this. Next step, trap the killer. All right. Bait. Get into position. Everybody else, hide.
We need like some victory music here, right?
Okay, performer. Now, act like your life depends on it.
Oh.
There he is. He's buying it. Now! Push the bookshelf over! Oh my god! He went through the floor!
Oh my, worked better than thought.
Splitter! You need to climb down now! We gotta go! She's coming down. And yes! Heather! Quick, everyone to the van. Driver, take the keys. The damn gate swung shut. Huh? What? It won't stay open. I'll hold it. You drive through.
Carrie!
What was that?
It's a whistling man. Drive! Now! Let me go! Let's go! Just drive!
Oh my god.
Please, no! No!
Carrie?
He just stared at me.
Carrie!
Carrie?
Just stared at me. And walked into the woods. I don't understand.
Thank God you're okay.
Can you get some?
I thought we lost someone there for a second.
I can make it home. Thank you both for helping. If you hadn't,
It was your plan, Carrie, and it was a great plan.
Don't forget Jeannie. Her friendship quiz saved the day.
told you she was the best. I need to get home.
Breathe, Carrie. You're okay now.
I'll call you when I'm somewhere safe. Talk to you then.
Folks, that was a lot. Our thoughts go out to Jimmy's parents in this awful time. For any kids listening in, please stay inside and stay safe.
And parents, hug your kids extra tight tonight.
Here's a song for the girl walking home in the dark.
All right. So hey, we saved everyone except Jimmy, but
Hey,
you know,
we had a
Jimmy
call
was a
come in.
prick.
Forrest Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream. What's on your mind, caller?
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
Well, I'm just doing my job, friend. Anyway,
Technically,
tell
you're
me about
doing
yourself. What's your
Leslie's
name? Are
job.
you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow. I had a guy from Starling Security here earlier installing the Starling 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
Oh, that's weird.
We're friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky. Yeah,
So
back then, things were pretty rough.
where were
These
the
are old bad
kids?
crowd. Not
Like,
all bad.
were they at this, like the
Just one guy.
Lorraine estate?
Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle. I didn't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life. Or so I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems, and sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Aw, hello, Max.
Well, he certainly sounds like a good boy.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah, man. At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man. Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
Trains.
It sounds like you two make a great pair.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating
Alrighty,
lessons
guess he
tomorrow
did
at
say
the
that he was
festival.
there.
I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, could I request a song for us? Something I can groove to, you know, something funky. It'll be me and Maxie's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
You got it, man. Peace.
I don't really know
Well,
how
folks,
boogie
this
it is,
next
but the
one
cover
goes
looks.
out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy. Here comes one of my favorites.
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah, I get that. He talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds?
That was fast.
Better take it.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest Nash. How are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay. I made it home safe.
Gary!
Carrie!
Hey, I just wanted to thank you for doing
Fucking
what you
love
did
the
earlier.
celebration in the
You know,
booth
even
there.
though we lost Jimmy, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why he didn't. Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
Maybe he only wanted to hurt the pranksters.
Maybe. Did he just think everyone was making fun of him? Did he always hate these hazing rituals? I mean, if he did, why wait all these years to... Why do this now?
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course,
Sure.
Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
Oh, also, as you can probably tell, still have the music. Apparently,
You know,
none of
what
it is
Carrie
copyright
just said
claimed on
has really
YouTube,
got
so
me
that's
thinking.
good.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well,
But it
it's
is.
something to consider. I need to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
I mean, every time that we've left, I've like explored. So I guess I'll just like check the front door. Like, am I supposed to be looking for something? I can't go out there. The fire exit is padlocked, which I guess that's the roof access, not fire exit. Okay, but there's nothing on the floor there. And I mean, we already looked around everywhere. Coffee place, janitor's closet. We got another
So many
exit
locked
there.
doors, so few keys.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's for if you want to, like, if you just were exploring or hadn't been exploring every time you left. It's just like now's the time. Yeah.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
You must really love that song if you're calling up to ask for it when you know we don't have it.
Well, I do love it. And I don't want to argue, but you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't
I
get
mean,
it
last
right
time
now.
we saw me was
But wasn't the
probably up
Whistling
there.
Inn
We're
just
way over
an
there.
old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Oh my god, these people.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we?
There's a lot
If
more
she's
space
telling
for
the
records in
truth.
here.
All right, I'll do it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Alright, well. Gotta unlock a fire exit. That's, kind of defeats the purpose of them now, doesn't it? That's not the way. This way. I don't like this. That closes awfully fast.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here, in the open,
I found a fuse.
alone.
Oh wow, there is a lot of fuses around. Oh my god, so many fuses around. Alright. Okay, so this is definitely the alley that we were at the beginning, which means that there's also a fuse box over here. And there's the whistling man, because of course it's... So you know what, I'm going to go out on a limb. And assume that I'm going to have to do something with these fuses right away.
Alright, which window would she have thrown it out of?
I'm also going out on a limb and assuming that I'm not timed in any way here and not in any danger until I actually pick up the record, which I've already seen. Okay, I know there was more fuses. And is that all of them now? No, there's at least one more down here. Oh, two more. Oh my god, this is a lot of fuses for me to be playing around with. In what I can only imagine is going to be a bad situation. Yeah. I can't tell what any of those say though, which is unfortunate. Like that is like super, super unfortunate. Okay, now is that all the fuses? No, there's still two more. Good lord. And there's a blue one. I don't think I have a blue one yet. A30, A5, I don't... Oh, it does say 70 there though. So I guess I need to get it to 70. Okay, so we got... Yeah, that was weird, but whatever. I'm gonna assume that we need this blue one just because... Well, actually, I think the rest... None of the rest have had a 5. Well, no, that's not true, because we have the green one. Okay. Okay, so we need to get up to 70, right? Okay, so if we put in another 5, that would give us 10. And then we could put in 2 reds, that would give us 60. But if we put in a blue one, that would get us to 20. A red one would get us... And I'm going to do that, not because I think we need to use... I don't know. Because that way we use one of each color instead of just like 2 and 2.
Bingo! Here it is. Long ride home.
I don't actually know what I just did.
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. I could probably survive that fall. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or
Yeah, thanks.
something.
Already did that. Good for me, though. Can I not, like, close this from inside? That seems... Now it seems like we haven't... Like, I really wish I could close that
Looks
behind
like
me.
the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Clive. Oh, that's not creepy at all, is it? Hmm.
Huh. There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important. What
Yeah,
the
look at that.
hell?
Kim, Rebecca, Chuck,
Peggy's
and...
not gonna believe this.
Festival of Disaster, Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Power Station Hospital, Gas Station, Trailer Park. Is your car safe? Okay, so we got the mannequin head that we can take up. Um... Hmm. Yeah, I mean, this is a bunch of shit. I can't take it upstairs with me. Aunt Williams. Yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, so it's entirely possible that our janitor is the killer. I very clearly did not touch those.
I wonder how the show's going.
Nope, that one's still locked, apparently. Oh, that was that door. Okay, well, let's go throw this mannequin head in there. Fridge horror. Alright. Well, I didn't find anything else down there. It does say we're on air now again.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive the janitor might be Clive the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair.
Oh.
All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement made by our creepy janitor who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station,
Yeah.
the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Oh my, alright. Crime syndicate impounded, criminal operation shut down, 24 arrests. Car thieving crime syndicate. Main and not would be half referred to as RA, who walked free with no charges. Well, that would be Rebecca Allen. get you to use her initials. I'd like to celebrate the marriage of Kim Walker and Peter Stein. You know, maybe I should, like, put the names at the top, right? Okay, so Kim, or Rebecca Allen. Kim Walker can go over there. Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. So that's about Chuck. Move this down there. Any injury is a victim of the festival disaster last year. Big Wheel breaks free, 15 injured. Who's to blame? Big Wheel broke free from sports and rolled through town. Okay, so he got injured during that. Kay Walker recommends season is upon us. Okay, so this is about her. And you make sure you are protected. Okay. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows High School. Okay, well that doesn't tell me who it goes to though. The 2-year investigation into the festival accident has concluded. Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station. Lead engineer Ant Williams and junior engineer Sean Everett were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel. Okay, so this goes here. Along with that is our Ant Williams thing, which is also the Surge at Power Station thing. Gallows Creek Official Match Day Magazine, Division 2 Kickoff, number 13. That guy is Chuck Brody. Okay, which means this guy's at the power station. And this lady's Kim is a doctor, so odds are she's at the hospital. Trailer for sale, cheap. Contact estate agent Tyler Wallace. So sick of being a local celebrity. People are so mean to me. I only stole a few cars. Who cares? Buy a new one. I'm selling my trailer and leaving town ASAP. That would be Rebecca Allen. Yeah, tragedy. 5 dead and 16 injured after brakes fail on bus. Tragedy struck Gallows Creek yesterday afternoon after a bus failed to stop and crashed into a fuel tanker. Damn. The deceased have been identified as Gallows Creek locals, Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, Mr. P. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein, and Miss J. Mildred. Police have asked for privacy for the families of victims. Oh, wait, I just saw something else with a Stein. Junior engineer Sean Everett. Oh, Peter Stein, is that this? Mr. P. Stein, alright. So Kim's husband did not make it. Oh, and also Rebecca is at the trailer park, which means Chuck must be at the gas station. When you care about health and safety good, then come on down to the yearly convention. Learn about health and safety in the workplace. Get started with career in health and safety advertising, featuring special mystery guests. The lead engineer responsible for the Gallows Creek Harvest Festival disaster. Oh, well, that would be Ant Williams. Sheriff Matthews warns citizens to look out for suspicious behavior after multiple car thefts. That would be Rebecca. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's Gas and Repair have been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims it will keep me busy on evening. He has asked to remain anonymous. Diary of a car thief. Alright, well, I mean, this has to do with the gas station. Local legend takes to Manhattan. Infamous author of Tell-All Diary of a Car Thief. She stole cars and then she stole our money. Alright. So this goes to that, that goes to that. And this is obviously all of them. Victim of the festival disaster to help. Kim, Rebecca, Aunt Williams. I don't think that we've had any of those. I don't get it. Like, to me, it seems like it would be maybe Aunt Williams. What was our station dude's?
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is.
Yeah.
There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people.
Yeah,
We
I've
need
matched
to
the
figure
people
out
to the
if anyone
location.
is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good now. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Okay, well, she's leaving. Quiet Ridge Health and Safety Convention. So he's not there right now. But this says it's a 24-hour gas station, so I guess Chuck. I mean, these two I don't think are in town anymore. I don't see anything that says that Kim wouldn't be. That Kim wouldn't be in town, but I'm gonna go with Chuck. It seems like the right answer.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I think so.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
Gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
quit talking and run!
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jesus! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using
Sure does.
bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck?
Hey, he made it. Good for you, Chuck.
The whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though. Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... yeah, I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
And we finally get her thing going. So 2 was Kim Walker at the hospital. That's number 4.
There's
Or was
gotta be
Aunt
more in the
Williams at
basement to show us who Clyde is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know what those those are for. I guess just to keep track of stuff for me. Alright, well, I'm going to assume that now something's going to be different down there. Also, last part, I think it was last part anyway, I talked about how I wondered if you actually had to get everything, like have to leave and get stuff. But I guess when you go back, he does actually mention the thing that he went and got. So you might actually have to go and get that stuff, and you can't just like know and tell her. Oh.
A key.
Couldn't
Is
have
this
grabbed
always
that
here?
while you were here, dude.
I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Alright. Well, I don't see anything else. So this should open. And I didn't close that up at all. Well then. The thing is, right, is like, the Whistling Man, if he hasn't listened to a radio tonight, he's got to be real confused how these people...
give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Oh, well, I found a tape.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Okay, can I do that down here? Oh, that is what this is. Okay. Oh, I need to put it back.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the Whistling Man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is written down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Oh, is this supposed to be the map? Like this picture? That's not a map, dude. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Can I place that on there? No. Alright, so there's a tape on a thing. Great. Kind of looks like over here, actually. Hang on. No, not quite. In here, then? Okay, well, that's this one.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Okay. Delivery note, Sterling Security. Client opted for manual installation. Unable to install, require new parts. New installation date is 15th September. What is this delivery for? Just security. And dude, I'm assuming the janitor installed our security by himself. Factory access codes. Maintenance call code, alarm test, warning. Oh my god, I kind of want to keep this with me. because that seems like it'll fucking come in handy later. I gotta set off the alarm to get somebody to show up. Or, set the alarm. Now, is this tape 2? Yes, and it says that there's paper and a tape here.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage.
This looks useful.
Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Body of found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene of that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Alright. And then there's another tape there. Yeah, it looks like it.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay. I assume this is back here. Yeah, that would be it.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Ooh, that's not good. Alright. Shit. I mean, I don't see another... I don't see another picture anywhere, though. I mean, I guess we'll just continue on then. Okay, well, it's weird that I didn't get a picture for that, but I guess he just assumed that I would go this way.
Now this
For
has to be
investigation.
important.
Sorry I made you do this, Virginia. The deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past, matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there's no evidence of foul play. Additionally, a preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. The coroner's opinion, the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in this drowning. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia, which means that, because she's the medical examiner who made this report, so clearly that's not how he died.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
I don't know whether I missed a picture or what, but
Ooh, a new
Got a new
vinyl
record,
for my
though.
collection.
oh, is that all of them? Oh shit, complete discography. Collect all the hidden records, which means that's the only one that we have left to play as well. Oh, what is this? Humpty Dumpty, a story of love, tragedy, and betrayal, eh? Alright.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
Excuse
Each
me,
one
there is a message for you.
drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta go back and talk to Peggy about this, I guess. There's a power box there, which is weird, right? And this thing here as well, like, I don't... I don't know. I guess they did have to fill the environment with something, but... Before we go all the way back to Peggy, though, one thing I do want... I want this and this. Because these seem important.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just
Dawn.
can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet.
Fear.
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention
The way
it
the
at all.
damage is and
How
the
did
amount
Dawn
of
get
bleeding
trapped in a
generally.
car
When
door
you're
after
dead,
he
your
died?
body doesn't
Unless
pump
he
blood,
got
so
it
there
when
isn't
the
as much
police
when you
collected
get
his body.
injured.
I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But
there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover
So
up
could
what
you
happened to
theoretically come
George.
back and talk to her in between each tape then?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident, and they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Nope. She meant from beyond the grave. Uncovered Clive's research.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Time
All right.
to turn the music off.
All right, that'll be it for this part. We've probably only got one part left. We're cruising through pretty good, and while I don't think that we'll get to it under the 4 hours, because since I guess we still have 50 minutes left, and we've like uncovered a lot of shit. Like it feels like we're building up to the end now, so I don't know how much is left, but maybe we will do it in under the 4. I don't know. It'll be close. I feel like if we don't get it, it'll be like just barely over 4. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. Even though it's already 10:15, I may just record the last part right now because I want to see the end of this game. It's been a while since I've enjoyed a game this much. This is fucking good. This is cool. All right, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.